Hello everyone, dear chocolate lovers. We are very pleased having you with us as this is the final and last day of the World Chocolate Masters World Final. So by the end of the day, we will know who will be the best chocolate chef in the world. And please do not forget that you can also decide who is going home with the public award, the best chocolate chef according to the public. So please go to worldchocolatemasters.com to vote, to cast your vote for your favorite shopping window, but also to have a look behind the scenes, to have the full interviews with the jury and the contestants, and more important, to have the recipes with which they are working. So they got up really early this morning, and maybe we can have a look at everything that already happened.
And good morning and welcome to the World Chocolate Masters here in Paris 2022. This is it. The last 10 have been selected and we are tonight going to know who is the champion. You could smell the stress, you could smell the anxiety, you could smell the passion. Nicolas, tell us, how are you feeling right now?
Well, after 2 years of preparation, dreaming, working, it all comes down to this. So it's a mix of excitement and, of course, being stressed a little bit. Of course, it's normal.
First time I see stress on you. This is a good sign. Fantastic. You've done well, very well so far. Congratulations. But everyone, ladies and gentlemen, this is time. Get to your workstations in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, 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 what a great start of the day, live here in Paris from Salon du Chocolat. And talking about excitement, well, I'm joined by head of the jury, a real chocolate expert, Amaury Guichon. Welcome, Amaury. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Yes. What do you think of this competition as head of the jury?
I'm very humbled to have been selected to be head of the jury, as 10 years ago I was on the other side helping and supporting a contestant. So knowing the competition and seeing the mechanic from the other side is very interesting for me.
Yeah, talking about interesting, what are, according to you, the most spectacular, interesting things you have seen so far?
So on the artistic, a few of the showpieces for me really sticks out. We have the Spanish contestant with the beautiful elephant who really understood the assignment of filling up a display case. It's funny and interesting to see what all the contestants have to say based on the assignment that was given. Some people choose to go a little bit more old school, but still very refined with a singular traditional showpiece. Some really, like the Italian team, went extremely modern and minimal in the approach and just painted with chocolate a very contemporary approach to a chocolate with no showpiece in the middle. That was a really bold move. So on the visual aspect, it's very interesting for me.
Yeah, we've seen very bold and daring things, but this is a world-class competition. We are working with the 10 best chefs in the world. Well, we have been working with the 18 best chefs in the world. Unfortunately, we said goodbye to 8 of them. So what do you think of the assignments today?
Of the what?
The assignments, the things they will be working on?
I like today because we're going to see, just like day one, a blend between artistic and taste. They have to work around the concept, 3 different target audience, but a singular concept with 3 different tastes. So it's going to be challenging for our jury in a short period of time to be able to evaluate all of that and put it into one grade. And the visual, which I know the World Chocolate Master, we do that every single edition, using a pre-existing setup, they have to build around it, and it's always very nice to see the cleverness of the contestants on are they going to utilize the base? Are they going to just build upon something that isn't really related to the base? So I always like to see, because this one is very intricate, very organic, and yet you can assemble and twist it and create a whole different world. So
Yes.
today's going to be a very special day.
Well, dear viewers, a special day, so stay tuned. Our contestants are working on the hashtag transform and hashtag design. So maybe let's listen to creative director what these assignments are really all about.
Dear super finalists, congratulations because you 10 have made it to the super final. Today will be the decisive day with again 2 new assignments. Our first assignment is called Transform. Our world is changing, and around us we see a growing diversity of people. The youngsters from Generation Z, the elderly, the health seekers, the ones who see life as one big workout, the explorers who want to discover novelties all the time. They all have one thing in common. They love something tasty and delicious, but they all have different needs. Our first assignment today is to create one recognizable product. Take the macaron, for example, but you have to bring different executions on it. Each execution needs to fit the needs of one specific target audience. So using the same example, you need to create one macaron for the ultimate pleasure seekers, one macaron for the health seekers, and one macaron that allows the TikTokers of this world to impress. And one more thing, forget the macaron, because your concept needs to be new and unique, never seen before, something representing tomorrow. Your second assignment today is the last assignment for the world final. You will each receive an identical design base, and you need to turn it in a modern design piece fully of chocolate, fully edible, showing your vision of tomorrow. It needs to be beautifully detailed, well designed. You have to use the new techniques when creating it, and you cannot use more than 5 kilos of chocolate to create your design. The finalist with the highest score on all assignments of today and the past 2 days will be the new World Chocolate Masters. So good luck with today's assignment. Show your craft, give it your best for the final day. Good luck with Transform and Design.
Yes, yes, we are in for an exciting but also stressful day, I think, with the hashtag transform, creating one piece for 3 different kind of people. So they're looking for profiles like a hedonist, a sportive person, a vegan one. Yes, you have an idea which one you would have picked, Amaury? I like the sportive person.
Yeah, I think in this era, in this day and age, I think it's good to be mindful of people who want to eat healthier. I think on a competition level, it's very interesting to work on those topics. Personally, I'm a strong believer that pastry doesn't have to be an everyday item, but when you do eat pastry, it has to be rich, it has to make you happy. Sometimes it's very difficult to balance light, less sugar, less fat, and still hit that sweet spot, you know? Pun not intended. So I think sports is good. Gen Z trying to reach
Gen
the
Z.
youth. I think it's something
I think that Italy will be working on
yeah,
that.
yeah,
probably.
absolutely.
So they had to pick among different profiles of consumers.
Yeah.
3 profiles, so they will prepare the same, and then in 3 different kind. What do you think about the second assignment, hashtag design? You already explained they will be starting from the same base. Already an idea who will be working on what, or is it still...
I don't know what they plan, but I know the base is about 30 centimeters tall, and there is a lot of moving parts, and they decide how they want to pre-assemble it. So they can raise it, they can flip it, and create a base design on which they can build with their craft.
So wow, I'm convinced that we will have a real out-of-the-box thinking over here. Amaury, we are very pleased having you here this edition,
Thank you.
especially as head of the jury. How is it? Because in the jury you are with 18 jury members, but from different countries, and I think that's also very important to point out, because if you're coming from Morocco or other countries like Japan, Korea, you have other tastes,
Yes.
values than, for example, Belgium, the Netherlands, France. that's also why the jury is coming from different countries. How difficult was it for you to judge?
So me, I just make sure that everybody's being fair. So far, I'm very, very pleased that all the jury members coming from all around the world came here with the exact same mindset, just try to find the best out of all candidates regardless of where they're from. This I was very pleased. Looking at each grading sheet, I did not see any inconsistency that would think that some people get advantaged by their own country, which I know in competition it's something that can happen. This did not happen here. We all have the same mentality. I think it's beautiful that events such as this one are organized where people with different background, different vision, different religion, race, etc. can have a common passion and share freely around the same topic.
Yes, and that passion is chocolate, of course. So notice and keep in mind that this is really a world-class competition and you're witnessing it live, dear viewers. Let's have a look at how the contestants are doing for the moment. Just like the past 2 days, I'm having Julie, Mark and Alexander as my ears and eyes, my spies who are at the working station. So please give me an update.
Please welcome Christophe, who is our representative for the United States. And you could feel the buzz right here in the American table, which is run by Christophe. And you will see that he's working on the mise en place for his final pieces, because I suspect this particular task is actually a hell of a lot harder than what we thought. It is literally, yes, one mono concept, but lots of flavors, lots of compositions to be added. So simple, actually quite complex, and also addressing 3 different markets, 3 different needs, as was mentioned by Ramon. So here for America, we've got the entertainer, we have the sports enthusiast, and we also have the hedonist. So, you know, these are fun-loving people, these are people that need energy, and, well, this is going to be quite interesting. But, we'll see a little bit more about what he has to offer to us in a few moments. But first of all, let's see what our Chinese contestant, Jacky, his progress in his journey so far. Members of the jury, please welcome Jacky representing China.
Yes, Mark, I'm here with Jacky from China, and he's really busy as well. It's all full on this station. But in here, we're doing mooncakes, so I'm really interested to see this one, because I don't actually know a lot about mooncakes. But he's doing it for his 3 categories. He's looking at healthy, elderly, and hedonistic. So his mono concept, the mooncake, is going to be really good. So we are looking forward to seeing what you're doing later. But now we're going to go over to Dongsuk from Korea and see what his journey has been so far.
Members of the jury, please welcome Dongsuk from Korea. And indeed, we are here right with Dongsuk, who's preparing his all the various elements he's going to be composing for his transform, which is actually going to be pavlova. I have to confess, I love meringues, so this is going to be a table that I'm going to be coming to quite a lot. But his 3 markets that he's addressing will be the health seeker, the explorer, and the hedonist as well. So, you know, it sounds like as if we're also seeming to be going towards these sort of fun-loving activities and people and markets, and why not? So, let's see what our Greek candidate's journey has been so far. Please welcome Nicolas from Greece.
Yes, I'm here with Nicolas from Greece, and again, he's working on his mono concept. And this one is quite interesting. So it's a dessert bar kind of thing, and you can see there he's got 4 little cavities. So it's going to be a 4 dessert bite bar, and he's looking at the explorer, the elderly, and the hedonistic. So again, we've got some great different concepts there, and yeah, can't wait to see what he's doing. But now we're going to go over to Lluc from Spain and see what his journey has been like so far.
Please welcome Lluc, who is representing Spain. And indeed, here I am with Lluc, who's representing Spain. There's just a few fans here. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Dime. ¿Por Lluc? Okay, basically he's putting all sorts of elements together, not only for his transform, but also for the final piece. It is quite stressful at the moment, but this is what this competition is all about. This is to find who is the master chocolate maker in the world. So, you know, it has to be tough. So that's the way things are, really. But, you know, see, Virginie, at the end of the day, you know, we have got the top 10 in the world, and what a surprise. No, and it is an absolute privilege. Yes. Virginie, to you.
Yes, yes, indeed. It is an absolute privilege sitting here, being here, but it goes the same for those who are supporting our talents in Paris, or those who are doing it via our camera and online. So, Amaury, very exciting moment. Is there anything that's already caught your attention?
Yes, there is a few techniques on the Japanese contestants bringing a modern twist on how to build the leotard shell and optimizing time and space, which was interesting. It's the beauty of those competitions, you know, highlighting and finding new techniques that can change the way we do things and help us as professionals all around the world.
Yeah, I'm really eager to see how they translated the assignment transform into 3 different
Leo
things
creation
coming from one creation. So I think it's time to have a look at that. We'll do that at 10:30. So be right back, and in meanwhile, do not forget to cast your vote on our website and to have a look at the exclusive recipes from our top 10 world's best chocolate chefs. See you soon.